Hey, yo, yo. It's been a long time.
Hey.
Dang, I think I messed up something. Hold on. Go ahead.
We back with it. We back. We firing. GNC Sports Talk. You know how we do it. I don't know. I just try to get my little rust on. So,
You tried.
I'll try. Don't they, don't be.
Man, you tried. You ain't down with Lil Russell. You ain't down with Lil Russell.
Shout out to Lil Russell, man.
Hey.
Shout out, man. Shout out to us. Shout out to the new year, man. Shout out to us bringing it back the way it's supposed to with the suits on. We partied out here in Texas, had a good time. We ain't get a lot of drinks, but hey, you know how that goes.
All right, man. Hey, this your first time tuning in. It's 2025, the first official episode of the new year. New year, baby. New year. Same content, same energy, but we only getting better. All right. Well, without further ado, if this your first time, you a repeat offender, then you gonna hear this or you gonna know this.
Yep.
This is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so.
Love you, mama.
Love you, mama. Hey, we're going to get in these comments real quick. It's been a long time. We got to get into this stuff. But hey to y'all, first off, let's get in these comments. But before we do, got to do my favorite thing. If y'all forgot, it's been a long time. I understand. But I need y'all to do this one thing right here, whether you're a repeat offender, a new subscriber, if you are new watching or a replay viewer, right? We want to welcome you. We love you already. And we thank you. And we can't wait to see you again.
Yes, sir.
And also repeat offenders, day ones in this thing right here. Y'all all do this.
All right. So if y'all ain't heard us the first time, we're gonna go back.
I'm lying.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Well, see, we rusty.
Get back to it, man.
I blame you. All right. Real quick. Happy New Year, everybody. So glad to be
joining you tonight.
We are happy to have you.
Facts.
What's up, cousin? We love it. Hello, mother. #1 sports.
We just gonna say
and that's 2025.
Yeah, 2020. We're gonna say 2025 to 2095, 2995.
We're gonna party like it's 1990. All right, welcome to 2025, a year to be great.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Man, my boy got to start off on the right foot. But hey,
ROB top 3 R&B artists.
Yes, sir.
Of ours, and he not #3. What's up?
That man knows. Hey, congrats to the homie. You know.
Happy New Year, little sis. How you doing?
What up? Happy New Year.
And we back.
Black Raiden.
With the ISO.
God himself.
ISO God himself.
Great videos, by the way.
Oh, okay. You corrected.
All right, oops, 20. Okay.
What a party.
If you know, you know.
What a party. Well, yes. Y'all definitely keep the comments going.
Yeah, man.
Not gonna hit no crazy thing like a couple creators that we done seen. You ain't got to get to a certain number. We got viewership. That's for later on.
Yes, sir.
But y'all keep it going. We got this high profile content coming. Yes, it is high profile this time. Before we get going, want to make sure we do this one thing. We love music here at GNC Sports Talk. We want to make sure that we share that love of music with y'all. So at the end of the episode, we're going to give you 2 picks apiece from him and I. Just some stuff we be listening to, something that we want y'all to remember. But we need y'all to join us in putting in your music picks so we can share them at the end of the episode. Yes, what you can do is put an M next to the artist, album, song, whatever it may be. And once you put that M in there, we will share that at the end of the episode. So do that, get active in the chats. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Once again, I am Gary, the G.
It's Cary, the C.
And GNC Sports Talk. And let's go ahead and get to it. Where do you want to start, good sir?
Man, let's start with the college football playoffs, man.
Go ahead.
All right, Ohio. Well, man, what can I say? Hey, Ohio State. I'm kind of hating Ohio State. Like, I see why people are hating Ohio State just based off the stuff that they did against Michigan. Like, they couldn't take the L like men, and now they they do little stuff before the game gets started. It's so corny and cringy. But I ain't gonna lie, they've been handling business, and they played they beat the snot out of Oregon. And I ain't gonna lie, Oregon, y'all the for the I can't remember the last time a number 1 seed was not favored to win or go even to the college football championship. Before the college football playoffs began, Oregon, y'all would have been in the championship. Now that the playoffs became, and now it's 12 seeds. Yeah, man, y'all got that. I don't want to say what I want to say right now because it's 2025 and I'm doing better and I'm working on myself.
So you PC right now?
But you know, my mama's on here right now.
Please don't. Yeah, please God.
Mama here right now.
Leave your comments where they are.
But Oregon, y'all got a long road ahead of y'all because but to be a number 1 seed and to get beat by 20 points in the semis, I ain't gonna say it's semis, it's quarterfinals, right? Yeah, it's quarterfinals. Y'all got beat like that in the quarterfinals. Yeah, man, it ain't make no sense. I don't think y'all didn't come prepared. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these bowl games was kind of lackluster, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure the semi is gonna be a little bit better. But Oregon, for the number 1 seed, y'all was not. I did not have y'all favor. I wanted y'all to win against Ohio State because I don't like Ohio State, but y'all was not a favorite team to win the championship, man.
Well, so here's the thing that has to go on with the college football playoffs. We said before last year when it started, it went to 12 teams instead of 4, and we had this fluster of things that could have, should have, and didn't happen. Alabama was supposed to be in, maybe Miami was supposed to be in, maybe Ole Miss, South Carolina, whoever. It was supposed to be an array of teams that could have made it, but they did not make it. Here's the thing. Out of the 12 teams that made it, a lot of them looked like they shouldn't have made it. It was a lot of blowouts, a lot of questions on whether they should even been there, a lot of seedings that were incorrect. For the Ohio State butt whooping that took place to Oregon, that butt whooping should have not happened in the quarterfinals. Your number 1 seed should have the easiest way to get to the championship, and they definitely did not draw the easiest path. Let's just say they beat Ohio State. Then they go play Texas, because Texas was going to win against Arizona State. Oh, but wait. Arizona State showed the heck up. Arizona State, which yours truly said, don't be surprised if it was an upset and had that call happen, the pass interference call happen, it might very well should have been an upset. Shout out to Cam Scatterboo, dope name, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Arizona State and the only really college football playoff game that was competitive, right? Penn State, Boise State. Definitely looked outmatched. That's what should have happened. Big school, big little school. Notre Dame, Georgia. You can say fatigued by Georgia. You can say outmatched. You can't say out talented. You can say a host of things. But Notre Dame did they just do that wasn't necessarily a blowout. Their starting quarterback Carson Beck was hurt, and Notre Dame won. Shocked the heck out of me. Notre Dame, Penn State, African American coaches. One has a chance to be in the championship game. I believe this is the first time an African American will have the chance to be in a college football championship game. So either way, we winning. Either way, we win.
Black man, yeah, that's me.
If James Franklin, Penn State, makes it, I will renege on what I said.
Well, I don't need him to make it. I need you to win the whole thing.
No.
I ain't. Look, we ain't coming for no more victories. It's good that you made it, and I understand what you're saying, and it's all good. It's all fine and dandy. But when it comes down to it, winning matters. You can make it all you want to. I need you to win it all.
No.
Yes.
When, and I know you don't know this, so I'm asking this on purpose. When is the last time Penn State won a championship? The 60s. They don't just like Baltimore.
Not Joe Paterno.
Yeah, Joe Paterno.
Yeah, Paterno.
That wasn't him though. This was before him, I think. They hadn't been in the conversation since Joe Paterno.
Okay.
He might have been there. I don't know.
They ain't won that since the 60s.
No.
Oh, Penn State. What y'all got going on?
No, that's not it. Things in the 60s. We know about the 60s. Thanks to the books that we read. In the 60s, things changed and migrated south.
Oh, of course.
So we know about that. The South got smart. They saw all the black talent from HBCUs and took it to the predominantly white institutions. That's just what happened. But the whole thing with this is for Penn State, just like to me with Baltimore, it's hard to win a championship. For me, with Penn State and Baltimore Ravens, for me this year, make it to the place. You ain't got to win it, but you definitely got to make it. If you don't make it, I keep my reservations. If Penn State beat Notre Dame, which is all possible, if they beat them, I'm okay if they don't win. Because you know what? When the last time they made it? In our lifetime, never.
Never.
For Ohio State, that's who the bust is. It's win or get fired.
Fired, right.
It's win or get fired. Also, we'll make our picks at the end because it's only 2 games. But yes, college football bowl games have been exciting. Pop-Tart Bowl, very, very exciting. If you win a Pop-Tart Bowl, you have a choice of 3 Pop-Tarts, and then the Pop-Tart go down, but the Pop-Tart got a motivational message on the side. I think this one was like live your dreams.
Wow.
This year. It was very interesting. The Nasty Bowl is the Mayo Bowl because the winning coach, which we said this in the previous episode, the winning coach should not be Dawson Mayo. That's the loser's job. The winning coach should be on the part.
Right.
The Mayo on the losers.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there. No, we've had some extremely interesting bowl games because a lot of them winning overtime. And I ain't talking about 1 or 2 overtime. I'm talking about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So, no, the bowl games have been cool.
The bowl games have been.
College football playoffs have not.
Yeah, well, they did not live up to the expectations. But again, I'm going to keep saying it. I think those teams that got into the college football playoffs, I think those teams deserve to get in the college football playoffs. The ones that was out, y'all did not help yourselves. Again, Miami, y'all did not help yourselves losing against Georgia Tech. Y'all did not help yourselves losing against Syracuse at the end of the season.
Bama didn't help themselves against Oklahoma.
Alabama ain't had it and helped themselves against Oklahoma. And then when they played the bowl game against Michigan, they lost against Michigan for the 2nd time in a row.
They did. They got smacked.
Yeah, they I ain't gonna say they got smacked.
No,
they just lost.
If it had not been for the rain, they'd have got smacked. That rain was killing. The rain was the enemy, not Michigan. The rain was the enemy, and I'm a fan, and I'm telling you that.
But Jalen Milroe declared for the NFL draft.
Stop it,
sir. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Come back another year, brother.
You might have to come back another year, or like the linebacker for the Washington Huskies. Yeah, said, hey, for all the jobs that's out there, I'm the best recruit out there. I'm looking for a job. I'm hungry. I'm a locker room guy. I can do all that. Jalen Milroe. And I don't think it's too late, man. You might look if you can come back. Come on back. But I'm LSU guy, so hey, if you don't come back, that's fine with us.
Doesn't matter. You can't speak too loudly about us losing Michigan because you didn't beat us.
Yeah,
I just want to make that known. Hold on, real quick, while we get into these comments. Good evening, G.R. Houston Jack.
What up?
Doing the subtitles at the bottom.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. OH, LOL. All right, I'm done. He a closet Ohio State fan for some reason. Oh, wait. Don't you go. No, you stay right there.
You stay right there.
We're about to get on you in 1 second. Yes, my Falcons lost, but thank God the Saints lost as well. We have an excuse. You guys don't. You guys don't. Happy New Year. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope, even if it's cold outside, you are warm and toasty. Warm and toasty by these hot takes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. I skipped around. The mayo.
It's ridiculous and simply a waste of good food.
The mayo or the food? Because
the mayo.
They got they got a bunch of mayo that's like Tabasco. You know how Tabasco got all the different flavors? They got mayo like that. One of the dudes almost threw up in the booth trying to sit there and taste something. They had mayo with it. They got a bunch of flavors though.
Mayo.
They got a bunch of mayo flavors. It's not good.
Nah,
Yo, what up? Happy New Year. Remember, I owe you a call. He on the college football now.
All right.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Texas
winning the Natty. I hope not.
Hey, brother, yeah, they going against Ohio State. Unless Ohio State drop the ball, which I hope they do. I don't see it.
I don't know, man. It's going to be a toss-up.
Look, G. Spencer trying to sit there and get ahead. You got to take your time. We're going to get to y'all in 1
minute.
1 minute. A couple of minutes. Duke's Mayo, they were taking
jars and filling up that container. Nasty activity going on.
It's so many flavors.
Nasty activity.
So many flavors.
Oh, y'all gonna have to excuse my
Hey, but if y'all wouldn't endorse this podcast,
hey,
I'll suck it up.
Pause. Major pause. No, suck it up. No, nothing. Pause. No, dog. No, bro. Come on, Gear. Pause. Y'all pause it, dog.
I need y'all to grow up. Y'all
we ain't grow. We can't grow up, man.
No, grow up.
You know how it is.
Grow up.
You know how it is.
Grow up. All right, we're going to give our picks for college football at the end of the episode. Want to make sure we do this because I said I'm going to make sure we do this because we want to make sure we get everybody thinking. Here we love music. We love music so much that we share it at the end of every episode, really. We share it at the end of every episode where we give 2 picks apiece. Mm-hmm. We highlight any picks that you guys have. So in the comments, if you will, please tell us what you are listening to with an M next to the artist, the song, the album, whatever it may be. We will highlight that at the end of the episodes. One of our favorite parts of doing this is to share our music. And we got a couple of them. I know I went in a different direction, so y'all ain't going to expect this. But yes, again, M next to the artist, song, album, and we will share it at the end. Without further ado, let's get to the thing that we all love the most.
Yes, sir.
We have football, right? We talked about college football. That's cool. That's great, right?
That's cool.
But we on to the big boy league.
Yeah, the pros.
The big boy league is this. NFL playoffs are getting ready to happen. There are a few things that people were wrong about and a lot of things that we were right about. I don't know if you need me to pull up the games or if you just know off the top of your dome. Mm-hmm. But give me a few things, whether good, bad, or indifferent, that you thought about the ending of this here football season.
How great Lamar Jackson is and how he should win his third MVP. If we just talking about like just pure stats and everything, Lamar should win the MVP. The record, I know a lot of people want to put him, Josh Allen, and everything, and that's cool and everything. But guess what? Guess who's still at number 1 right now on my list? It's still Patrick Mahomes. Look, this year he may not have been great. He ain't been all of that this year. But guess what? It's all good because it's still Patrick Mahomes. And to be the king, you have to beat the king. And until any of those other guys goes into number 1 Kansas City, because they are the number 1 seed. And how many years in a row has this been?
Ever since Patrick Mahomes started.
Ever since he started, he's been to the AFC Championship game every single time. And he, if I'm not mistaken, he has hosted the AFC Championship game every single time, right?
Not every time,
but he's been in it. Okay. He's been in it
every time, but not hosted every time. They went to Baltimore last year.
And of course, Detroit is a force to be reckoned with.
Who?
Detroit.
Who? Lions. And I said they was the best team in the NFC, right? You don't have to admit it, but no. You. I just want to say this though. I just want to say this. So the reason why I've been so high on Detroit is because, truthfully, honestly, in my opinion, they should have been there last year. So this is a game of unfinished business in a sense. Yep. And when I look at it, Detroit has to win this year because they're losing both of their coordinators. And if you don't know, in the NFL, it's not about the head coach. It's not just about the quarterback. It's not just about the defense, offensive line, none of it. It's about your offensive coordinators, their coaching staff, the front office, all the players. It's all got to combine into one. And the Detroit Lions have done just that, and they've done it 2 years in a row. They've been doing it since they got Jared Goff, which seemed to be the missing piece. They've been doing it with 6 stringers. I'm going to steal this from Tanya. They've been doing it with bootleggers. They've been doing it with bootleggers. So I just want to say that real quick. Let me get to these comments so we can make sure we say Cotto because we got a lot of them. So we got to make sure we say director. I am a Mayo fan, but even I wouldn't do all that.
Man, I never purchased a jar of Mayo a day in my life.
Y'all want to make an excuse only because Atlanta was once again better than the Saints. Hey, we'll get there in a minute.
All right, we'll get there in a minute.
I hope, Lord, please
no Texas can't win it. I agree, Sid. I agree.
I needed to pop off. I needed to do right. But yes, to me, Detroit has been the best and most battle tested. Like they out there playing with people we don't even know on defense, right? And their offense is getting it done. They were so bold that arguably the best receiver in the league, they manned up. Oh, yeah. Teams hadn't even done that this year, right? But a thing that I wanted to mention outside of Detroit was this. The Cincinnati Bengals offense is crazy. Jamar Chase won a triple crown.
Jamar Chase won triple crown.
Joe Burrow had the best stats out of any quarterback.
Yeah, Joe Burrow had the best stats out of any quarterback. And Henderson
had the most sacks.
Our Hendrickson had the most sacks in the NFL.
He's not ours.
Was once ours. I'm still claiming him. Was once ours, but not anymore since he's with the Bengals, of course. But it's Cincinnati, man. What a fall from grace, man, y'all. I think y'all learned y'all lesson. First and foremost, y'all gonna have to pay Jamar. Y'all gonna have to pay him. That's neither here nor there. Now, what y'all do with T. Higgins, that's neither here nor there either. On the other news, outside of the playoffs, Tyreek Hill. Let's just say, can we all say this? Failed experiment in Miami. Great receiver, great stats. He did your thing. You did your thing. You went from Kansas City to Miami. You was living a good life. You got your wife. You had your multiple kids with your multiple baby mom. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You did your thing. You living a dream. Cool. But at the end of the day, man, Patrick Mahomes looked like he's like, all right, well, you want to dip. And what happened after you dip? I kept winning.
So I'm a proponent that two things to be right? Two things be right at the same time. Yes, Patrick Mahomes, phenomenal, arguably the best, right? Without winning as many championships as Brady. Arguably the best we've ever seen, right? That's true. Tyreek Hill was the thing that took the top off the defense, meaning if it was a goal, if it was a slant, if it was a curl, he could take it to the house. Two things can be true at the same time. That offense hadn't looked the same since he left. He also hadn't looked the same either. So if he can go back and play it again, would he make the same decision? Kansas City wasn't going to pay him. They were not going to pay him what he wanted, which was over $100 million. They weren't. Travis Kelce hadn't got over $100 million in a contract. I'm not talking about endorsements. In a contract, Travis Kelce hadn't got over. If you want to be honest, Patrick Mahomes is drastically underpaid.
Yeah.
They are paying him in other ways.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that same thing was offered to Tyreek Hill or if he wanted to do that.
What?
So he wanted to get his money, and he did that.
Hey, right.
And failed experiment. He wasn't a failed experiment. That was a failed experiment.
That was a failed experiment.
Well, it's failed because that quarterback can't stay healthy. Yeah. We're talking about Tua Tagovailoa because we here like to make sure we put names in things.
Yeah, just like Carolina put belt up. You know what? Let me stop.
So really quick, we're gonna go through the matchups. We can't be too long because we got to make sure we get to a little bit of NBA before we get to our segments, right? We have the Texas Chargers, Ravens, Steelers, and Bills Broncos playing on the AFC side in the first round matchup. Please, really briefly, who do you have winning each one of these matchups and why, if you could?
I got the upset with the Chargers. I had the Chargers win against the Texans, man. That's my little hot take right now. I think the Chargers on a little they on a nice little, I don't know what to call them, nice little game streak, whatever you want to call it. I think one, they are the underdog, and two, I think they heavily under favored with them. The Ravens Steelers.
I should favor by 3.
Who? The Chargers?
Favor by 3.
No kidding. Yeah. Okay. That's it. All right, cool. Chargers. All right. Steelers, Ravens. I had the Ravens winning that. By a squeaker. I got the Ravens winning by a squeaker. And I had, of course, the Bills beating the dog shit out of Denver Broncos because I just don't like Sean Payton. He ain't with us anymore. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So we have here the Texans Chargers. I'm hoping this will be a good game. It's in Houston. Houston, special place in my heart. I believe in CJ Stroud. It's been a very daunting year for them. But I said this when he came. Jim Harbaugh gonna run that ball. Jim Harbaugh, if he gets it looking like it was in San Francisco, they can win. You can arguably say that Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than he ever had in the league when he was in the league. So I think I'm gonna go with you, man. The Chargers might get that upset.
I might call you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Chargers with the upset. Baltimore Ravens, Steelers. I'm riding with the Ravens. I'm just calling it like it is. Ride with the Ravens. No need to go there. Don't believe in the Steelers offense. I believe Baltimore is clicking right now at the right time. Bills, Broncos. The Broncos defense is very, very good. Nobody has the answer for Josh Allen right now in that game. I think Josh Allen gets it done with the cast of misfit toys, and also their running game is going to be the determining factor. If James Cooks, I believe, gets over 75 yards, they're going to win their game because Josh Allen going to definitely get over 100 rushing and probably 200-300 passing. So I got the Bills in that. On the NFC side, Rams, Vikings, Buccaneers, Commanders, Eagles, Packers. I have the Rams winning because the Rams are at home and Matthew Stafford is a beast. I have the Rams winning in an upset. Minnesota is favored by a point, looks like it. Whatever. I ain't gonna go there. I got to learn to read that. But I have the Rams winning. You can call that a potential upset because the Vikings seem to be better and things. And I hope the Vikings win for Brian Flores. That's just me. I have the Commanders in the upset winning over the Commanders winning over Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sorry, I got tongue tied. I have the Buccaneers winning. The Commanders winning over the Buccaneers in an upset. Believe in Jaden Daniels. I don't root for LSU players while they LSU, but I'll represent for them when they get to the league. I've said that to you, Wag and Rob. Calm down. And for the sake of everything, I'm going for the Eagles because y'all did a dirty move not letting Saquon rush for the rushing title. I mean, for the rushing, for their I'm tongue tied. Y'all did a bad thing not letting Saquon go for the thing. So y'all are really championship or bust. And I don't think y'all gonna make it to the championship. But y'all better win this weekend. If not, this is a huge letdown. If you can't see this, I'm gonna move this over for you.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah,
no, you can't.
I can't see that part. All right, no, that's cool. Okay, I see it now. All right, so I have Minnesota beating the Rams. I think Minnesota overall is a better team than the Rams right now.
Offense.
Yeah, I mean,
both offenses what it went to me.
It's in Minnesota, y'all have something to prove after that disaster y'all had on last Sunday against Detroit. Because y'all did not show up to come play that game.
Sam Darnold is a fake.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out soon. But
Detroit fish string beat them. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Also, I'm gonna go with the Commanders too, man. Jaden Daniels. I think he come to play. He has arrived, and of course, Marshawn Lattimore. He gonna be back in that starting lineup. You know who we have beef with.
I was talking to somebody about that today. They're a Commanders fan, and he was like, Marshawn Lattimore better come play. I was like, well, him and Mike Evans got beef with Marshawn Lattimore. But Marshawn Lattimore with the Saints has had his number.
Has always had his number. The only time he didn't have his numbers when Tampa Bay had won the Super Bowl.
I mean, every now and then he get it, but Marshawn wins it.
Yeah, man.
He not with us no more, so I don't care.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I think this might be a shocker, man. I'm gonna agree with you, and I'm gonna have Washington win this game. And the Eagles and Packers. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Packers, bro. I'm gonna go with let me not go against Packers. Let me not go against the Eagles, man, because Saquon Barkley is playing, and he has been unstoppable for us, and he has. He's been the best running back in the league. So
him and Derrick.
Yeah, him and Derrick Henry. Ooh.
Actually, it's a return of running backs this year too.
Okay, return of running back. So Green Bay. If y'all lost to Chicago, the way y'all did. They were Green Bay, y'all, and then on top of that, y'all Chicago broke their losing streak.
No.
Gave Caleb Williams his first career.
Green Bay wasn't playing. They started. Malik Willis was in. It was not the start.
Hey, it don't matter. Dudes out there playing. So I don't care what happened. Dudes out there playing. Y'all can't let that man get one up on y'all at the end of the season.
Jordan Love wasn't playing.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, well, that's speak more about Chicago. Let's speak more about Chicago.
That make a difference.
They still don't match Chicago one, but I'm gonna take Philadelphia on this one.
And real quick, the reason why we are hard on our friend Spencer there in the chat, hopefully he's still here. If not, oh well, he'll hear later because I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna chop it up and send it to you. The reason why we are so hard on the Atlanta Falcons is simply this: I have never seen a team in all my years of living, and please, anybody can. I want to know these things. I've never seen a team in a division go 4-1 and not be in the playoffs.
You mean start? Oh.
No, in the division. Not in the conference. I'm talking about the Saints, the Bucks, the Panthers, and the Falcons. They were 4-1. They beat everybody minus one team. They beat everybody 4-1, and they lost. They are not in the playoffs. That is sad. You can talk about us all. We was never supposed to win this year.
Well, we was healthy.
We was never supposed to win this year. Y'all were Kirk did Kirk things. Hey, and just because I love you, got to get rid of Pitts. Got to get rid of Pitts. I'm still here with you. I know you ain't here no more. It's fine. But yeah, we still got to get rid of Pitts, and they did get another kicker, and I think he missed a field goal or something like that. But if it's any consolation prize, what y'all did last year to shake up the draft by getting Michael Penix after you signed Kirk Cousins was the right move. Absolutely.
Even though I hate it because I know he might be.
Michael Penix is a dog. Everybody got a quarterback but us. And that's why I say I don't know if we got a quarterback because they did not let Spencer Rattler develop this year because we still are hanging on to a used car.
You're in his used car, man.
I don't like it. I don't like it. We are hanging on to a 87 pickup that's barely moving with the engine. And we got a chance to at least move into the 2020s. We gonna get a 2019 at least. We got rookies out here. We got the third round from Fresno State who nobody knew. But I'll talk about that next. I'll talk about that next. Sure, man.
Saints fan did it, and the Giants. I'm concerned about the Texans. This sophomore year has been a struggle. Yes, and also when pressure, when blitz with CJ Stroud, I think he's like number one in incompleted passes. So
here's the thing too. No excuses or nothing like that, but this is something that happened. Number one, they had a lot of injuries with that wide receiving core. Every team did. I'm not making excuses. Number two, that offense that was last year, they haven't ran it as effective as they did. So that really helped out. And then number three, I just think it's lack of trust, maybe lack of weapons, whatever it may be. And maybe that scheme got caught on to really, really fast. This is what happens when you kind of stay longer than what you should in terms of a coordinator, right? Because Lou Anarumo, the defensive coordinator for the Bengals, was hot as fish grease. They lost somebody. Well, they lost pieces last year. They still had certain ones, but they lost pieces last year. So much so where the secondary looks bad. Their defense is really terrible this year. And they don't look like the same team. Like we said, the quarterback with the best stats in the league is Joe Burrow. They also didn't make the playoffs. Therefore, he isn't considered for MVP. By the way, since I said MVP before we move on to our segments, I want y'all to go ahead and do this. Just so you know, your boy been a little busy over the break. Have a couple new things on our page. And maybe we can get this one to join us too. But we have two new things out there right now, right?
Yep.
We have the G Factor countdown. That's where I do my unique countdown from 5 all the way to 1. That's a weekly show that'll be airing on Friday. And then we also have from a fan's perspective that will be coming out. I think I said every Thursday. Don't hold me to that, but I think I said every Thursday. I got to make sure I got my schedule right. But this is where I go into a deep dive on just one topic, maybe variations of what's going on, but at least one topic. Got a couple episodes out on both of them. Y'all go check that out. We getting busy this year. We trying to get that money. Shout out to the money shot. You got anything you want to add, good sir?
Oh no, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to these segments. Because I got it. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a lot going on.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, y'all still got time to grow. I still believe in Houston. That's the only, football team I cheer for in Texas. That's for sure. Definitely don't cheer for the other one.
I don't cheer for none of them.
I cheer for Texas.
The Texas cool, yeah.
Shout out to D'Amico Ryan. Talk real quick. Tell them what we got going so I can get everything pulled up.
All right. So what we have right now, Spencer, you should be on this flag on the play. But hey, man, this is flag on the play. One of our segments that we have where if we see any coaches, any players, any organizations, male or female, we do not discriminate. We hold them accountable. It's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out for their egregious activities. So, with no further ado, I want to get a flag on the play too.
That is not the right thing.
All right, that's how you get the new year started. All right.
No, clicked on the right thing. That's crazy.
All right, so my flag on the play goes to none other than the New England Patriots. Y'all did not hold yourself accountable for everything that happened this season. Y'all did not do justice by firing the head coach Jared Mayo. He came in.
Gerard.
I apologize.
I put Jared. I apologize to you.
Gerard, I apologize to y'all firing Gerard Mayo. That was inexcusable. Y'all brought him in for 1 year. And what can a man with that team do in 1 year? He could not do anything in 1 year. Did y'all expect him to go 17-0, 18-0? Did y'all expect him to go to the playoffs? Even if he did go to the playoffs, how far did y'all expect him to go? Because I didn't expect him to go far at all. I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it at all. And that is a shame as an organization. So for any free agent, offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, special teams, any head coaches, any African Americans, if y'all want to see how they treat African American coaches, look no further than Gerard Mayo, because that was inexcusable. Y'all are a disgrace. Y'all are a disgrace to the NFL. Y'all used to hold yourself to a higher standard, but not anymore. I can't take it. I had a whole speech ready for y'all, but it's a shame what happened. And for Gerard Mayo, I hope you get your lick back. You was better than that organization. I don't care how many championships they won. They ain't about to win no time soon. Tom Brady ain't walking through that doorway. Bill Belichick ain't walking through that doorway. I would say Aaron Hernandez, but rest in peace to him. But Gronkowski, he ain't walking through that doorway no more. So I don't think that organization is going to be what it once was. It was a great organization, not anymore. So to the New England Patriots, I hope all bad things in life happen to y'all, and y'all only just because of what y'all did to Gerard Mayo. And it don't have nothing to do with him being African American. It's just being him being a coach in general. That was inexcusable. And like I said, I hope y'all don't win nothing no time soon. I hope all the players, y'all stay safe, y'all stay healthy, y'all do good and whatever y'all do, whatever. But as far as that organization is concerned, I hope I have no love for y'all no more. Flag on the play goes to y'all, the New England Patriots.
Real quick, the crazy thing about that, and I don't know if you know, but 5 years ago they had the plan set up via Robert Kraft, the owner, and Bill Belichick knew who was succeeding him, and it was Gerard Mayo. Mm-hmm. And this year actually wasn't that bad. I watch football like a junkie. They actually began to look good as they put Drake May in there, and they looked like they were fighting for some things. They even looked good this week with their backup in and really not playing for anything. And so for them to really expect something, and maybe they looking, the rumor that I've seen is that they're going to hire Mike Vrabel, former linebacker also for the Patriots, former coach for them, also former head coach for Tennessee Titans. I just feel like it's terrible what they did. You set this up. You said this. You didn't even give the man a chance. And for all intents and purposes, it was not that bad. They look to be playing very, very well for him. And it sucks. Real quick, too, I'm glad you brought that up. Gerard Mayo, only for a year. Doug Peterson, Jacksonville Jaguars coach. Finally, he got fired. I've been saying this all year. Finally, he got fired. But I think they kept the GM, who was a part of this roster being very bad and all the bad things happening. Really crazy. Antonio Pierce, Las Vegas Raiders coach, 1 year in after being an interim last year, after they fought for them, after he was a great motivator. He didn't really get a chance to really prove what he could do. It's sad that these things happen. You better get a chance to prove yourself with a terrible roster. Now watch what they do now that he's gone. Also, Devontae Adams, I blame you too, because you're a reason why he probably got fired. Dennis Allen coach for the Saints. You should have never been a head coach. I'll get on net on my flag on the play in a minute. I'm changing up on the fly right now. I'll get on net on my flag on the play in a minute. But Dennis Allen got fired. No shockers there. He should have been the coach this year. Also, Matt Eberflus. Chicago Bears, he shouldn't have been the coach this year either. Both him and Dennis Allen should have been fired before the season start. Sitting here nor there. Robert Saleh of the New York Jets, I still feel sorry for you because you did not act in this situation. You had a terrible person come in as a quarterback for you who basically got you fired and actually did worse than what you had with Zach Wilson, Mike White, and a host of other people playing for you. New York Jets, everything in life bad deserves to happen to you and you only. I know you said it for the Patriots, but for the Jets, I really hope nothing good in life happens to you ever again unless y'all hire Louis Riddick as a GM. In that case, everything good I want to happen to you. That's neither here nor there. All right, so my flag on the play is just simply this. Oh, that was low. My flag on the play goes to what's going on with our organization, New Orleans Saints. I know that it looks very bad. We have said it's very bad. They barely do anything. We hardly recognize the team from what they were, which is literally a Super Bowl contender every year. The reason why they look bad is because we've lost a lot of free agents. You brought up some. We know them. If you look around the league, there are Saints sprinkled around everywhere, and it makes no sense when we get rid of people that show promise with us, and then they go somewhere else, and all they do is blossom and win.
Right.
So that's one. Number two, Sean Payton leaving. Yes, I'm bitter about it still. He left us in a bad situation, but I got to take that back right now. The reason why we're in a bad situation is not Sean Payton, and I can eat those words. The reason why we're in a bad situation is this and this only. Mickey freaking Loomis, the GM for the New Orleans Saints. This flag goes to you. You have been the GM since 2000. 2000 is when we were boys, when we were kids, back in the Aaron Brooks era, right? Then the Sean Payton era came, and now we're back in after the Sean Payton era, and nothing looks right or good. You know why I'm giving you this flag on the play? It's because you are not doing your job. Also, you are a huge contributing factor to why the Pelicans will never be worth anything. But that's neither here nor there. Mickey Loomis, you do not deserve this job anymore because you are not making a positive impact. Mickey Loomis has been so far as what I've read in a few articles saying whoever the coach is, which is looking to be the defensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions, former cornerback for the Saints, Aaron Glenn, the reason why he possibly could or could not get the job depends on if he will keep the same staff there. If you have been following us on this podcast, I have said we need to get rid of everybody in the building and start anew. That is the only way we can begin to come up from the slums again. And it's sad that this general manager is looking to hang on to everything that is bad with this organization. Do we have bad players? I don't know. Because we don't have anybody looking to really put in the work. Do we have good coaches? I don't know. But I know we can do better than sit up there and try to start from scratch. Mickey Loomis wants to hang on to the past. Mickey Loomis was not the reason why we won the Super Bowl. It was Sean Payton. I'm going to say it. Sean Payton was the reason. Sean Payton did the offense, defense, special teams, getting unrestricted free agents, all that. That was all Sean Payton. Why do I say that? Because before Sean Payton, Mickey Loomis wasn't really good as a general manager. After Sean Payton, Mickey Loomis wasn't really good as a general manager. It's time to go. Everybody got to go. I want the best for Aaron Glenn if he come down there. But it ain't going to happen with that Saints staff right now. They're going to play Mickey Loomis.
Hey, I'm done. And you heard it here first.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I got too much.
Oh, no, you good. All right, man.
Hold on. Let me get to these comments real quick. Whew. Atlanta needs to drop Pitts, our defense coordinator, and I have to say this, Cool, which is a kicker, gotta go too.
Oh, no, he ain't got to go now.
After we win the Super Bowl without a kicker, it was 96% from 45. You can't.
No, sir.
Oh, man. How you doing, Charlotte? Happy 2025.
What up, 2025? We here.
All right, go ahead and get into it, man.
All right, so when life comes at you fast, man, and I wanted to pull this up earlier. So when my life comes at you fast, I hate to say this, and if you've been paying attention to the NBA, it's one team that they ain't been looking too good, and that team right now is, you heard it here first, the Minnesota Timberwolves. they ain't been looking like the Minnesota Timberwolves that I've come to like in the past year. The Minnesota Timberwolves that I came to like, they ain't been playing like they wanted, like they champions, like they supposed to go out there and get it. The Minnesota Timberwolves that I saw last year was hungry. The Minnesota Timberwolves that I saw last year had the pieces to make a run to the championship. They got their star, Anthony Edwards. They got good defensive players, the kid Alexander. They have a Hall of Fame center. If people don't want to admit it, but he is a Hall of Fame. Like in regards to defense, Rudy Gobert will go down as one of the best defensive players in NBA history. Now I know the highlight, it is what it is with the highlights, whatever. But he is a heck of a defensive player. Now, besides defense and ducking the ball, he don't give you too much on offense. But that team right now is not looking good. They have regressed, and it's all because of one player. And that's Karl-Anthony Towns. Yep, Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns. Hey, all I'm saying right now, Karl-Anthony Towns was a huge factor. And everybody can mock me all they want to. I had this debate, this argument with one of our best friends in California. I had this argument with my brother right here. Everybody was looking at me crazy when I said Karl-Anthony Towns is that guy. And now that he's gone, the Minnesota Timberwolves are one game above 500. They are 18-17 right now, and they playing the Pelicans, which they should win it. It's 43-40. They are about 3 points right now. That's all I'm saying. And let's look at the New York Knicks record right now. The Knicks right now are 24-13. They are 24-13. Now I know they are in the East.
They in the East.
They third. They number 3 in the East, and it's perfectly fine. It's cool. The Celtics are ahead of them. The Cavaliers are ahead of them. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, but Karl-Anthony Towns with the New York Knicks, they win. When he lead the Minnesota Timberwolves, they looking like a play-in team. That's all I'm saying. Minnesota Timberwolves, when light comes at you fast. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't even let me play it at the beginning.
Oh, my man.
No, I'm saying you didn't do your intro. I want to say this because you're not getting that one off.
Oh, I'm getting that off.
That's not why they're not good. The Minnesota Timberwolves took a regression because they got Julius Randle.
And who they get rid of?
But I'm just saying they got Julius Randle.
And who they get rid of?
Julius Randle was the reason why New York Knicks couldn't be good last year.
Hey, well.
And the year before.
Hey, they was a good team with them on the court.
They were better without him. When Jalen Brunson got there, they became a better team.
I agree.
That's why they got better.
I agree with you on that.
Karl-Anthony Towns is playing better, but he also isn't being asked to do the same thing that he's supposed to do in Minnesota, right?
No, they asked him to do some.
No. He can shoot down there, but they're not asking him to go down there and bang all the time.
Yeah, he go down there and bang.
He not banging, bro.
Who the only center down there when he need to get a buck? Did we not see what he did against Miami?
Hold on. Is Mitch back? Robertson?
No, not yet.
That's the center. They asked a call to bang, bro.
Who else is down there? They don't got Hargis down there. He's not on
Oklahoma.
He's Oklahoma. Mitch is still hurt right now.
Hey,
the man down there, he doing it all. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna trust you. I can finally get into basketball because football got his peaks going on.
Yeah, right.
I'll get into it, but they're not asking Carl to bang.
I'm just saying, back to the original point. Hey, they let that man go. Everybody talking all this shit about Carl not being good when he was in Minnesota. Now that he dipped out, and it ain't his fault, it's their fault. They let him go to. Not only they let him go to New York Knicks. They let him go, and he winning over there.
So real quick, let me ask you this, so I can get mine.
Go ahead.
So, are you telling me that that wasn't the right move to make?
No, what was not right
just
move?
letting them go, letting them trade them.
No, that was not the right move. You just got to a Western Conference Finals.
I think
you don't replace all-star Karl-Anthony Towns with Julius Randle.
Well, so what I'm saying is this: I think it was right for a trade because I think they had went as far as they can go with Cat. I think they traded. They didn't make the right trade. They could have traded for somebody. I don't know who somebody is. I'm just saying, you trade Cat. I feel like you got to get something back of equal value. They got 2 players, but is DiVincenzo doing anything?
Yeah, he playing good.
The problem is Julius.
I like DiVincenzo. Yeah,
the problem is Julius.
But you need to get something. You need to get somebody, and you need to get another big with him.
The problem is Julius. Julius pop when he don't get the ball. He think he Cat in the sense because he did it in New York. He was doing it when he was with the Pels, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not disagreeing that they could have kept Cat. What I'm saying is they made a move. I'm not mad at the move. I think the problem is Julius Randle, not that because DiVincenzo is doing good, right? If he's doing okay, because they essentially trying to get 2 players to replace one and get more depth, right? Julius Randle was the absolute wrong move. Julius Randle don't work. I don't know where he work at, but he don't work there. I don't know, man. I ain't saying Karl-Anthony Towns worth nothing until I see it. Yeah. I ain't doing it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my money shot. This is gonna be real quick. My money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you cannot forget. And then when you hear it, when you see it, when you feel it, you got to come back and listen to the episode. Why? Because we that cool, we that dope.
Here comes the money.
It's falling. It's always almost falling right. Oh, we got it in front of the screen. My money shot simply goes to this. All the players that played at the back half of the season, this last game, players that played, they were able to get their money. Mike Evans broke a record. Not Saquon Barkley. Well, Mike Evans broke a record. 11 seasons with 1,000+ yards. It's only one other receiver up there in the higher echelon. That is the greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice.
Yes, sir.
Mike Evans did that. Other players broke records, met their incentives, meaning if you get a certain amount of tackles, sacks, receptions, touchdowns, whatever it may be, you get that money, baby. So one player, I forgot who it was, but one player was able to get 3 or 4 incentives. And each incentive was worth an extra $2 million. Gotta shout out to players getting their incentives. I ain't get a chance to get y'all names because it was a busy day at work and I ain't have time to do it on the weekend. Your boy busy. I'm gonna do better. 2025 gonna be better. But shout out to all the players that were able to reach their incentive. There it is. It's not falling right. There we go. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Yeah. Shout out to all y'all getting y'all incentives. We definitely love seeing it. Get your just do players right. Jimmy Butler not wrong. And let's go to the You don't like that, huh?
Oh,
you don't like that, huh?
Boy, go ahead.
All right. So before we get going on our music picks, once again, we love music here. That's the C, Cary, G, Gary. We love here at GNC Sports Talk. We love music. We love sharing it. We love listening to it. It's everything to us. And we want to share that with y'all. So if you will, in the comments, before we get to listen to everything, because y'all put in some great picks as always, put an M next to the artist, song, album. We'll make sure we shout that out. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Just know, half the fun of this is because I can't pronounce nothing and I don't know how to spell. All right. First up, we got Texas
Hold'em by Beyonce.
Ooh, Sweet Honey Bucking Ball.
Okay, you on your Beyonce Shabuzi. Okay. She keeps calling. All right, shout out to October London.
I appreciate the picture, Chelsea. All right, man. That country album was
You know what? I'm gonna go check that. I'm gonna go check that album out. I'm gonna go check it out. Just to be like, you know what?
Do it. I say do it. Flowers by
Armand Van Helden.
Yeah, thank you, because I was gonna struggle with it. Got a Love for You by
Joe Monda.
I would have got that right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. On it. Feels just like it. Feels just like it should.
By Jamiroquai. Okay, yeah. Well,
Jamiroquai.
All right.
Here comes this long one from this Atlanta fan.
Daniel Mayweather and Adele.
Merriweather.
I'm sorry. Daniel Merriweather and Adele Love and War. She came out a year before Daniel, but I saw her open for him, and that's when I noticed she might be something.
Okay.
That's something that you noticed that has some talent, unlike your team. But hey, it's neither here nor there. Who knows?
Tough by Quavo and Lana Del Rey.
Just like the Falcon seasons. Man, I'm sorry, Spencer, man. It's all love, though. It's all love,
Is
man.
it, though?
Not really. I hope all bad things in life happen to y'all and y'all only.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if I put this on there now, but I got to make sure. Yes, sir. We hope the Patriots have the season they deserve.
Fuck out of here. Sorry. It's old habits die hard.
Is it? Jesus. But what he said.
Yeah, man.
And what our cousin said. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and give y'all our 2 picks again. It's something cool.
Hey, man. All right. So the first one, these 2 California artists. The first one, I believe, is out of Sacramento. CML, Buzz Down, Touchdown. Hey, if you going out somewhere, I suggest you listen to that one. And then on your way back to the crib, go put in Pac-Man, the Gunman, Ambient Lights. It's a nice record to listen to. So
you a real thug.
Two, I know, right? 2 West Coast artists, CML, Buzz Down, Touchdown, and Pac-Man, the Gunman out of Nipsey Hussle camp. You see what it is. Out of Nipsey Hussle camp, Pac-Man, the Gunman, Ambient Lights.
You're a real thug. I just want you to understand.
Buzz Down, Touchdown.
All right. So one day when I was pulling a little OT at work, I was like, I gotta work on one of my playlists, and I call it The Other Side. Because again, we love our music, right? So these 2 songs touch me. This one, Benson Boone, Beautiful Things. I've heard it so many times, but never listened to it all the way through. And I let him listen to it, and he heard the part that like it hit me right there. So Benson Boone, Beautiful Things, and then also Ambrosia. I believe I'm saying that right. Biggest Part of Me. Also, we know that song, Biggest Part of Me, from a group called Take 6 Gospel Group. It kind of is everything that Ambrosia said, and Ambrosia made it first. So Ambrosia, Biggest Part of Me. Once again, that is Benson Boone, Beautiful Things, and Ambrosia, Biggest Part of Me. Definitely go listen to that first one. I'm telling y'all, go listen to the first one. Just listen to it for the beat drop. Like, oh my God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Great song.
Great song.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Let's see. You're such a hater, but I'm with that.
Hate y'all too.
hey, the season over for both of us, so we can love on each other now. Because you don't care about basketball season, so we can love on each other again. There's always love. It's always love. Ooh, yeah. Hey, we made it. We made it. Yay.
Yeah.
Hey. We said we're gonna get picks out. Let me take it down. We got a couple minutes. I get there. So we want to give out our picks for the rest of the college football playoffs because we did it for NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for the where'd it go? There we go. For the rest of the college football playoffs, again, 4 teams left, 2 games remaining. Texas, Ohio State, and also Penn State versus Notre Dame. And what is this thing doing? All right, who do you have real quick? We only got a minute.
All right, Ohio State. I have Ohio State over Texas. Fingers crossed. And Notre Dame with Penn State. Yeah, I got Penn State winning this one.
All right. For Penn State, Notre Dame, I want to go. I'm going with Notre Dame. I'm going with Notre Dame.
Yeah, not a bad pick.
We gonna see what happens, but I think we're gonna go with Notre Dame. I kind of want to see them do it. Shout out to Marcus Freeman. Shout out to James Franklin. And for the Ohio State Texas game, things say Ohio State. In order to keep my predictions right, WAG and ROB and also you, Cary, Ohio State got to win, right? But the big letdown is when Ohio State don't win the championship. So honestly, I got to go with Texas because I don't need Ohio State to win. I need that prediction to happen before Texas happens. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Texas.
Okay,
I'm gonna go with Texas.
Cool.
All right. Well, we made it to an hour. We want to thank y'all so much. Hold on, we got a couple more comments. Let me see what we got here. Oh. Great. Thank you so much. Spencer is a hater though. I'll say it's just egregious. Yes, thank y'all so much for tuning in. This 2025, we got a lot of big things planned. We got a lot of things that's gonna happen. It's the year of new for us. We thank y'all for rocking with us. It will be 6 years in February.
Yes, sir.
We got a whole gang of stuff coming, and I'm not just saying that. We actually doing the things. Anything you gotta add?
Nah, man, love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for showing us love. Hey, happy New Year of 2025. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I did. Hey, we don't lose at all. We do not lose. That's the slogan, not losing. But hey, here we are, man. Hey, just appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. So.
Hey, my last words is it's a marathon, not a race.
Hey.
Run your marathon and let's get it, baby. 2025 for everybody. Let's go.
Double up.
Other than that, man, hey, love y'all as always, right? I'm getting to it so I can get better at it. Love y'all as always. We thank y'all so much. Once again, this is Gary.
This is Cary.
This is GNC Sports Talk. What we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you did.
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. We love y'all. Take it easy. And we are out.
Peace.